Okay, let's do that. You'll first need to remove the motor cover, which you're working on now. Once that's off, look for a centrifugal switch, which is usually a mechanism with springs located near the rotor shaft. Let me know when you're at that point.
Okay, you'll probably see it, won't you? Right. So I have this compressor that doesn't seem to work. Can you help me troubleshoot it? Try and fix it.
Okay, let's see if we can get your inside compressor working. First, is the compressor plugged in and is the power switch on? I know, basic checks, but they're always a good starting point. If those are fine, could you tell me what sound, if any, it makes when you try to turn it on?
I've checked the electricity. I've plugged it in. There is no sound or nothing coming from the compressor, and the electrical socket is powered.
Okay, since nothing is happening when it's plugged in and the power switch is on, let's check the pressure switch. It's the black box with the red button on top, located above the gauges. Could you try pressing that button? It might be tripped. If it clicks, try turning the compressor on again.
I've tried this. I've tried pressing the switch on and off. I've also taken the switch apart and cleaned the contacts, and I still don't get anything.
Right, so pressing the red button didn't do anything, and you've cleaned the contacts in the pressure switch, but no luck. The next thing to check would be the motor itself. There might be a thermal overload switch on it that needs to be reset. Usually, it's a small button on the side of the motor. Can you see anything like that?
Don't think there is on this one. There's some sort of black button on the back here. There's a black button in the back here. Could that be it? Yeah, I found a black button that I've pressed.
Yes, that little black button on the back is probably your thermal overload reset. Give that a press and see if the compressor starts up. If it doesn't, we may need to look at the starter capacitor.
Just put it together a little bit more and see what's unscrewing it to take things apart.
Great! Did the button click when you pressed it? And does the compressor now work?
I don't know. I pressed the button and it went in and didn't come back out again. But I haven't tried powering it yet.
Ah, right. Now that the thermal overload is reset, could you please try turning the compressor on again? Let me know what happens.
I will. I just need to put the screws back in. I was attempting to take the motor off because I was thinking there may be something more wrong with it. Possibly it might just be that switch that I didn't know existed.
Fingers crossed it's just the reset button. Once you've got the motor secured, give it a try and let me know what happens.
Let's plug it in and see what happens, shall we?
Yes, let's try it now. Plug it in and flick on the power switch and let me know what you hear or see.
Nothing. That's a shame.
Okay, the thermal overload may have reset, but we're still not getting any action. The next thing to check would be the starter capacitor. It's the cylindrical component attached to the motor. If it looks swollen or has any burn marks, that's a strong indicator that it may need to be replaced. Can you have a look at it now and describe it?
I can see the capacitor, but it looks okay. It's not swollen. It's not brown. There's nothing on it that is strange.
Grand. Since the capacitor looks fine, The next step would be to test it with a multimeter, but we can look into that if necessary. In the meantime, have you checked the fuse in the plug? It might be worth swapping it out for a known good one to rule that out.
No, it's definitely not the fuse in the plug.
Okay, so it's not the fuse, not the pressure switch, and not the thermal overload. The starter capacitor looked okay too. This is getting a bit tricky. Just to be sure, can you confirm the compressor is getting power? Maybe try plugging it into a different socket?
Yeah, I just tried that also, and I've got a light plugged into the same socket, so I know that the power goes there.
Okay, that's good to know the power supply is working. Since the compressor is still not starting, and we've checked the most common causes, the issue might be with the motor itself or any wiring between the socket and the motor that may be damaged. Would you like to check the wiring next?
Yes, let's give that a go. Right, how do I check the motor?
As it's not the capacitor, the next place to look would be the centrifugal switch inside the motor. This switch helps the motor start. To check it, you'll need to remove the motor cover to access it. Do you want me to guide you through that?
Yeah, we can try it.
Okay, let's do that. You'll first need to remove the motor cover, which you're working on now. Once that's off, look for a centrifugal switch, which is usually a mechanism with springs located near the rotor shaft. Let me know when you're at that point.
Okay, you'll probably see it, won't you?
Yes, I can see the centrifugal switch now. Could you try turning the compressor on while looking at the switch? You might see if it's moving or sticking.
Yeah, I can't turn the compressor off while I've got the motor cover on. Putting oil out again.
Great. Now, very carefully, with the power off, try moving the centrifugal switch on the motor shaft. It should have a little movement. Let me know if it feels stuck.
Do you know what? I just think I may have. Oh. Just press the switch on the thing. I pressed it in, and I didn't actually have it plugged in beforehand, so maybe, just maybe, it is working after I just took that off. Let's put it back on with the motor exposed. I know it's a bit dangerous, but we'll just be super careful. Let's get this thing screwed on so it doesn't fall off when it starts up. From it. Aha! You beauty. Who would have thought it was simple as that? There's a little button back here to the motor. Not touch anything while it's plugged in. Yeah. So it's an overheat, a motor overheat. Did you call it that? Where are you? Are you still there? Right. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. So now that the motor cover is off, can you see the centrifugal switch on the motor shaft?
Do you know
Let me
what?
know when you've located.
It doesn't matter. It worked. There was. Did you call it that overheat protection button?
Excellent. So it was the thermal overload reset button after all. Great job finding it. Is the compressor running smoothly now?
I'm not sure about smoothly, but it's running. I think I need to give it a good clean and get this paint off it so it doesn't overheat again.
That sounds like a good plan. Keeping it clean will definitely help with heat dissipation. Is there anything else I can assist you with regarding the compressor or any other projects?
I spilt some of the compressor oil on the floor. Is that stuff dangerous?
Compressor oil can be a bit dangerous if it gets on your skin or in your eyes, and it's definitely not something you want to breathe in. It's also flammable, so be careful with that. The best thing to do is clean it up quickly with an absorbent material like rags or sawdust. Do you have any of those handy?
Yeah, I'll do that. You don't have to guide me through that bit.
All right, sounds good. Just be careful when cleaning it up. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that was really helpful. Thank you for your help.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help you get your compressor working again. Don't hesitate to ask if anything else comes up.
So, thanks to a bit of help from Google Assistant or Google Gemini.